Hey, Emmy, do you want to know how babies are made?
I do, she said.
I think she does. Well, this is how we tried. Right, Jade?
This is it. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
It's us, Tanner and Jade.
Okay, that's our names.
That's our names.
Wow.
So in our pregnancy announcement video, we talked about how it took us almost 10 months to get pregnant. And that we tried a lot of different things, and so many of you reached out to us and said, what were all the things that you did? So that's what this video is about. And we know that trying to conceive can be trying on your emotions, it can be trying on your body, and it can be trying on your relationship. So instead of making this a serious video, we want to make this video a little bit more lighthearted. So here you go.
Let's go!
So I read that if your spouse gets a lot of vitamin D intake, that it increases the chances of trying to conceive. So this is what we did on a regular basis.
Made me go in the sun.
I just made Tanner sunbathe. Another thing that we would do is every time Tanner and I would have sex, I would lay there 20 minutes afterwards just to make sure that nothing was coming out. And even sometimes when we were feeling drastic, Tanner would make me do handstands. And since I'm pregnant, I'm not going to demonstrate this, but my husband will. I literally can't see your head.
So the next thing that we did to try to get pregnant was really hard, maybe the hardest part for me. I want you all to think of something that you love so, so much, and then imagine that thing got ripped away from you. Well, that's what happened to me. And that thing for me was baths.
I did. I made Tanner get rid of his bath time, which really is like his precious, special moments in life. He is such a bath guy. He was taking baths every morning. He'd always tell me, I'm gonna go take a shower. What was he really doing? Taking a bath. But there's actually the science behind it that if your little sperm, your semen, if your semen are in over hot situations like a bathtub, that they can die off. So I was trying to get pregnant, and so we wanted his sperm count super high, super healthy, and so we said goodbye to the baths about, what, the last 3 or 4 months?
Yeah, maybe even longer. I felt like I didn't take a bath in forever. It was sad.
And you know what? Now that I'm pregnant again, the man gets to enjoy his baths.
I do.
So another thing that I used on our journey to conceive is my Ava Bracelet, and this is something that you've seen on my Instagram that I've advertised before, but this is something that I actually wanted to be responsible about and use in my own journey because I believe in this product for one, and for two, I want to be authentic and transparent. But I use this every night, and it tells you 9 different parameters about your body, which help you know when you're going to find your fertile window and when you can conceive. And it just took a lot of the stress out of the process when we'd been trying and trying and trying. At least we knew one thing that we could rely on was we knew when my ovulation was. And that was something that was really, I feel, just so much easier for us through the process. And even Tanner would wake up every morning and he'd be like, make sure you charge your Ava bracelet. And it was just something that we kind of did together.
It's true. I knew her cycle.
He did. He was very in tune with everything with my body. But if you guys are interested in trying the Ava bracelet and you've tried other things and they just aren't working yet, hi honey. We do have a code for you for $20 off. We'll put it right here in the video, and then it'll be in the caption. Emmy says she thinks it might help you.
Emmy, you were conceived by using the Ava bracelet.
We actually did. So we used the Ava bracelet when we had Emmy too. So you can go to avawomen.com and use the code for $20 off, and the code will be in the caption. So I feel like throughout our process of trying, because it took us 10 months to actually get pregnant, we tried a lot of different things. And one of the things that I actually think really helped us was the last 2 times we were trying, we used pre-seed, which so many women told me that worked for them.
Yeah.
And it was something that I just thought was such a weird concept. But it
sounds weird, pre-seed.
Pre-seed, but it's actually a personal lubricant that's fertility friendly that you put in before you have sex. And
not after.
Stop. Why would you say that? But what it says is that it helps support sperm quality and it mimics your own fertile fluids. So it gives sperm better motility to get to your egg so you can fertilize that egg.
How you do it, you put this lube here into this little tube and then you shoot it up in there.
Maybe not that aggressively, but yeah, baby. And that's how babies sometimes get made. But honestly, I would highly recommend this to anybody who is trying to conceive because I really do think that this is one of the main components that helped us. I want to talk about a few personal things that I did for myself too, which include more fertility diet and supplements. So for those of you who are on birth control and are just getting off of birth control or have been off of it for a couple months and you're wondering if that is affecting your chances of conceiving, I am somebody who has never done birth control. I guess I did in my teens, but I haven't been on birth control in over a decade. So that is something that I know wasn't affecting me personally, but I do know it affects people's chances as their body kind of detoxes off the birth control. But one thing that I did do, it was start prenatals. Probably, I used them all through nursing, and then, I guess I pretty much was on prenatals all the way from when I conceived Emerson till now. I really didn't have a break of taking my prenatals at all, if I think about it. And I made sure that Tanner started taking a men's multivitamin because that was something that he wasn't doing, and I know that men's health can be just as important as it is for women's health and trying to conceive, so that was something we did too. I also really started to focus on my health and my diet and what I was eating, and I'm not saying that I didn't eat perfectly because Tanner and I still love to go out to eat, and Tanner and I will still sometimes eat fast food, but I did get 2 books that I followed that offered healthier fats, like better solutions for keeping your body optimal when trying to conceive. And the 2 books that I ordered were the Fertility Cookbook and then the Fertility Diet, and I'll put those in the description of this video. But there's just really easy nutritional facts in there that support why you should be eating these specific, I guess, superfoods for fertility, and some really great recipes. And another thing that I wanted to talk to you about, which I know sounds crazy, and I totally thought was crazy when I was doing some research, but it's called seed cycling. And if you're taking seeds, these specific seeds, during certain times of your cycle, they're supposed to help, I guess, optimize your hormones. So I'll put that link in the description as well, but from like day 1 to 14, you're supposed to take a teaspoon of flax, I think it's flax or pumpkin seeds, and that helps increase your estrogen. And then from days 14 to 28, you're supposed to take a teaspoon of, gosh, I can't even remember now, but I'll put the link in here, like I said. And those seeds are supposed to help, I think it's sunflower seeds, are supposed to help increase your progesterone. And I did a lot of research on it, and it seemed like it was something that actually has a lot of proof behind it. And so I started adding that into my diet, and the best way to eat those is to kind of use them as toppers for salads or smoothie bowls, and so it doesn't seem as like strange that you're just eating a teaspoon of seeds.
And we did all of those things just to try to make another little nugget like this.
Look at that wild hair. You're crazy.
I'm gonna get you, Emmy.
Say hi.
Say bye, Emmy.